malo, vete de mi vida. No quiero verte. Drop, 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 drop. I dropped your ass on your ass. Dropped your ass on your ass. It was a game. You thought it was gonna be easy. You thought you were gonna get my bread. You thought you were gonna play me. You thought I was a stupid. You thought real niggas wanna get with me, but know one thing. The only king I ever love is that real nigga B. Los blanquitos siempre envidian y maldicen. Yo siempre le doy sonrisa y lo sigo para arriba. Yeah, your city, I'ma stay around your city. Vibing in the city, being baddest in the city. Drop, I dropped your ass on.
I want up with you, nigga. Suck it through the white meat. I want it all night. I suck it, I deep throat. I want you, nigga, all day and night. I want you. Johnson, what the heck was that? What is going on, entertainment? So today I'm coming to you with another recap. We talking Justice Cabaret season 4 reunion. Okay, so first, we get introduced to all the girls getting into their dressing rooms, and we have Spin, Wet, and Holiday all. Wet, you guys, has some wrestling headgear on. I don't know if she going to the WrestleMania, if she's scared that Egypt gonna headbutt her, but she's there with a headgear on. She's just like, so I gotta stay ready. So you ain't gotta get ready for Johnson's season 4 Cabaret reunion. Yes. Yeah, that's why I got the headgear on. What's up with you bitches? Okay, so Spin, this is her best we've ever seen her look. The blonde, it suits you. Okay, the short haircut don't really suit Spin like that. So she should stick to the blonde. Too bad Holiday had to knock it off. Okay, ruin her holiday, right? So they're all, talking about what the plans are for the reunion, stuff they have to address. And then we see the Cabaret group, which is the girls who made Johnson's Cabaret. So they're, of course, so happy with themselves because they feel like they've accomplished the impossible. Joseline has picked her own cabaret group and has not beaten any of them up yet. Okay, so that has to be noted, and that is an accomplishment. The cabaret girls are feeling like it's them versus the girls that did not make the cabaret, so they're automatically feeling that the other girls are going to try to get at them. So their guards are kind of up, which I'm like, y'all shouldn't be worried because it's about 8 of y'all versus 2 or 3 of the rest of them. So that's not really too much. We see Holiday. She says she still has beef with Precious. I'm like, y'all gonna stop beefing over the kitty cat. Y'all been beefing over the kitty cat for all season, okay? Holiday talks like a true New York nigga. She like, yo, son, like, they play with my character. My credit score biggest like my pussy. They play with my character. And, Precious, she trying to stun on me talking about, that I was trying to get the broad. I don't even like the broad. I only room with the broad because I didn't know the rest of y'all broads. So I really hate how she capping on my name. She messing with my character. She making me look crazy in these New York streets. And I'm not playing with it. That's not playing, nigga. I'm like, damn, you sound like a car salesman. For real. So we see Daisy and Lucky link up, right? And Lucky is the only girl that I have seen. That I don't know what it's called. That little colored hair, the sprinkle, I call it the Christmas sprinkle. The Christmas sprinkle in her hair. She's the only girl that I've seen pull it off and it actually looks nice. And it doesn't look fake and it doesn't look like a Bratz doll. Okay? So shout out to Lucky for that. I'm telling y'all, people be sleeping on Lucky. She be sleeping on herself. That's why she has her eye bags like that. Like, for real. Because she really is pretty, all right? So they're talking about how they feel as if the other girls are going to try to come at her. It's going to be another gang situation. And Raven and Diamond end up joining the conversation. And Raven immediately looks at... she looks at Daisy and is like, what's up with those braids? She really wanted to say, what's up with those edges? But she was trying to be nice. So that's why Daisy had to tell, no, this not going to be my hairstyle. I'm going to change it up real quick. Daisy, come here. Come here. You are going to end up like Egypt if you don't be careful with wearing those lace wigs, okay? Because her forehead was a screaming. Her edges were pulled back. And I think that's what Raven, aka Dexter's laboratory, she was examining in the laboratory. Because she looked up high when she said, "What's up with those braids?" She did one of those. Okay, so they talk about Joseline, and Diamond basically says she didn't get kicked out of the cabaret. She basically left because she got preggers, right? To me, Diamond is not loyal to Raven. If Diamond was not pregnant, she would be Team Joseline and not friends with Raven. Period. I believe that 100%. I feel like Raven be riding hard for Diamond, harder than Diamond be riding for her. All right. So, because it seemed like she was low key defending her, low key, like, oh no, I didn't get kicked out. Uh, had I not been pregnant, I still, would have been down with like, the cabaret and all that stuff. And I'm like, I'm squinting because I'm side eyeing her, to be honest. Because, okay. Spin said she wants to get into the bottom of the situation between her and Holiday, okay? And she said she can't wait for sheesh. She said, I can't wait for sheesh. I'm like, oh, you can't wait for sheesh. What are the sheesh we speaking of, okay? Apparently, her and Holiday had this rivalry throughout the season that we did not see. Because I'm like, when did this come about? Why wasn't this aired? You didn't like her because of what? We didn't see none of this throughout the show. So I was so confused when they started talking about it. Holiday was apparently telling Spin about herself throughout the season. Like, girl, why your hair cut like that? Why do you sound like that? Why you wearing that? Why you shaped like that? Apparently she was doing one of those to Spin, and Spin felt away about it because she feels like as a woman with all these surgeries, you shouldn't be criticizing somebody's body so hard. Okay, and Wet Wet even calls her out. She's just like, yeah, she talked about me, and this girl done had 5 BBLs and a rhinoplasty. I said, 5 BBLs, $40. I said, oh my God, that's a lot of BBLs, Holiday. God damn. After the second or third one, you didn't think, oh my God, this might be enough. Maybe it's just not working out for me. Maybe I should just go for the gastric sleeve, route. That's a lot of BBLs. You could have bought a house with those BBLs. That is crazy. 5. And she said and a rhinoplasty and some other stuff too. I couldn't believe Holiday. I said, wow, that is insane. Okay. So apparently Spin threatened Holiday on the internet and said it was on site, even though her and Holiday had like a private conversation. Holiday says that, yo, son, I pulled you to the side. We talked about it. You feel me? Mother to mother. And we talked about it. We settled it like grown women. And then you came on the internet and then you was like, it's on site. And I'm like, how is it on site when I was in your sight? Like it just don't make sense to me. So I'm baffled because you mess with my character. You mess with my character. So Holiday doesn't like her character being misconstrued and messed with. So she was really, really mad. She was really, really mad. Okay. Apparently somebody told Spin that Holiday was talking crap. Apparently it was Egypt, big head ass. So Egypt, I guess, was trying to be messy or whatever. So she was kind of, I guess, starting up drama at some point. So they start arguing. And my whole thing when it comes to that whole situation, Holiday, you should not be criticizing somebody that hard if you don't have all them surgeries done. And Spin, you should have kept that energy and had that energy for her in person when y'all was filming. And why didn't y'all air this? We didn't see none of this. Like whoever edited this season need to get fired because it's like we could have used that for storyline purposes over them crying over Punani. You want to eat my Punani? Yeah, I know you did. Like all that could have been cut out, and we could have got some more of that. That seemed a little bit more interesting. They started arguing, and mind you, Spin is still getting her hair curled, her makeup slayed, all that. So they're curling her hair, pressing curl, hot than ever. Well, it's like they're arguing, back up. She had her headgear on. She's like, back up. The hairdresser backs up. So Spin was like, I said it was on site. I said it was on site. You want to see how on site it is? And she proceeds to take off her chancletas. Let me tell you all. Holiday was wrong for rushing her before she took off her chancletas. But Spin, you should have did a little bit more play than that. Not everybody fights fair. So you over here taking off your shoes as if you about to, go down the road of Wizard of Oz and clank your heels together. That wasn't smart. And you did it so abruptly. You could have did it when the hairstylist back there, like, sort of kicked off your shoes. You put your feet on your knee and proceeded to take it off as if it was something sly. Like, that to me was crazy. Thank God Wet told that lady to back up, because you would have ended up with a burn mark on you. Okay, a curl mark would have been right on your forehead. Had Holiday told you not to back up, had Wet told that hairdresser not to back up. Apparently, that hairdresser and that makeup artist, all their equipment got ruined. One of my entertainers on the after show said half of their equipment got ruined because of Holiday bum rushing her like that. Holiday whooped her butt. I said, oh my God. But Holiday can't really, she's not no huge fighter. You could tell she's more of a lover than a fighter. Because she didn't really want to fight Holiday. She didn't really want to fight Spin. Spin kind of kept pressing the issue because I guess Holiday kept doing it over and over. And that's the thing, Holiday, you hypocritical because you can't be talking about people's body and getting this stuff when you don't have every surgery known to man. 5 BBLs. That is, you have more BBLs than the cast of Addie's East. That's crazy. Okay? They both end up fighting. And to be honest, that's the fastest I done seen Holiday move. Girl, Holiday was moving faster than Usain Bolt. You talking about the do cha cha? She should have been the one doing the do cha cha because Holiday was, oh my God, quicker than a linebacker. She got to spin. The thing is, you know how Zeus edits? That's the fastest I've seen a Zeus edit move. Usually, sometimes it doesn't move that fast. That Zeus edit move like this. Like, before you could blink an eye, gone. I gagged. I'm not gonna lie. I really did gag, okay? But Holiday, I'm sorry, she had a little bit of a right to do that because sometimes people just don't fight fair, and sometimes there's no rules in fighting for you to really not do it that sly and think some people will wait for you after they told you they don't want to fight you. Come on now. So they end up fighting, they separate them. Spin's calling her a bully. Holiday's like, I'm a bully? I'm a bully? I'm gonna show you a bully. I'm gonna show you a bully. I got a pet bully, but I'm gonna show you a bully. A bully? Yeah, nigga. Bully what? I'm gonna bully you. We gonna bully? She starts getting mad, starts going on a rant, and Spin goes into a room with the Cabaret girls. This is where Spin lost me. You gonna lie, make it seem like you was just airing out your feet and Holiday just ran up on you for no reason. No, Bookie, but y'all was in a heated exchange. Wet told the hairdresser to back up. Y'all, you knew it was gonna go down. Don't act like you was out here just, you had the gout and you was airing out your feet, okay? Or you had a cankle sore and you was putting cream on it. No, Bookie, but don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Like, please don't. Because that was pure cap. That was pure cap. Pure the cappity cap getting cap. With a hair cap on. Like, that just is what it was. Okay? She goes in there. The Cabaret girls are trying to calm her down. They're like, oh my God, what happened? Mind you, they could low-key probably care less. Because they made the tour and she didn't. And she's like, she attacked me randomly. She bullying me. She a bully. She a bully. And Egypt's like, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, your hair look crazy, girl. Ooh. She's trying to comfort her. Spin ends up talking to Jocelyn. Jocelyn's like, what happened? Spin, where your wig? Spin's just like, you never see me like that, Jocelyn, but Holiday, she bum rushed me. She a bully. She not gonna bully me. She not gonna bully me. And Jocelyn's like, oh my God. Let me go talk to Holiday. She talks to Holiday. Holiday was just like, yo, she took off her shoes and she wanted the pressure. So I gave her the pressure, okay? More pressure than a fire hydrant. I gave it to her. That's it. So Johnson's like, okay, Holiday, okay. Calm down. We're going to have y'all on your rounds, okay? We're going to do a fair. We're going to do 10, 15 seconds, and it's going to be okay? So they kind of settle that, right? After that happens, they bring them outside. This is the ghettoest thing I ever seen on Zeus. It was giving out as TV, a.k.a. now that's set up. I said, I know you lying. They bring them outside, and they get to tussling, okay? They get to rustling. They beat. First, once they bring them outside, everybody in the whole crew comes out. It looked like people that worked in the damn arena was coming out. That little place they filmed the reunion. Everybody wanted to see that fight. Okay? So they end up coming out, and then first round, Holiday of course runs up. Holiday uses her weight a lot, so I will say that I'm not gonna act like she's no big fighter, but Spin was still holding in there to be a small girl and a thinner girl. She's still holding her weight. The second round, Holiday had her doonies out, okay, with a thong. The thong won the round, okay. The thong won the fight that round. I ain't gonna lie, no shade. That thong was eating up all of Holiday's WKs, all of the BBL. Okay, so they end up getting their 2 rounds in, and they kind of ended. You could kind of hear Lemmy Pepper in the back. Stop it. Okay, that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Okay, after they go their little 2 rounds, and Justice like, okay, Spin, calm down, calm down. Because Spin still wanted some more pressure. Okay, her wig was off, her wig was coming loose, and she wanted more. We get to the stage. Poor Spin. Okay, she couldn't use the blonde tresses no more because Holiday knocked it off. Holiday, what lace glue do you use? Because that lace glue was tight and right. It didn't move not an inch at all. Okay, so we get just the hilarious. She did way better than I thought she would. She was actually funny. She ends up meeting with Jocelyn. They start talking. Jocelyn's just like, Holiday, she gave Spin a big Holiday punch. I screamed. She was like, she gave Spin a big Holiday punch and knocked her upside her head. And then she was like, oh, so like that bitch Daisy? Daisy. I don't with that bitch. So they started catch up. Janisha catches up with her backstage. You could kind of see Jocelyn is telling Janisha, like, hey, do your job properly. Because she's like, oh, make sure you stay on their neck, Janisha. Oh my God, I tell you all the time. Okay. We get to the stage. And they bring all of the tour girls out, the girls that made the tour. Egypt and Natural state that they're still a couple, even when they're not a couple. Natural, be careful. And Holiday, I'm just saying, okay? Like, that's that toxic love. They the type that is so unalive going to occur if they catch each other cheating, okay? Holiday and Spin go over their issues, and Holiday seems sincere to me. I think she was actually hurt that she fought that girl. I don't think she wanted to fight that girl. I'm sorry. You could tell she didn't want to fight that girl. She's like a soft giant. You could kind of tell. Like, she's very like soft spoken. She's not, even though she with a New York accent, she got that New York accent. She very soft spoken with it. Okay, so I don't think she wanted to fight Spin like that. Spin looked like she was looking for a moment. Sorry. She's like, they're gonna look at me crazy because I'm a bigger girl. They're gonna be like, wet talking about, yeah, you're a grizzly bear. Wet, she didn't say all that now. Like, calm down, wet. Like, you just always gotta go a step further. She's like, yeah, you're a grizzly bear. You're a big bitch. You're a fat whore. I was like, damn, wet. Like, okay, we get it. She's a bigger girl. Jesus Christ. You just gotta always hone in that point. So, how they was like, people gonna look at her differently because they're gonna try to make it seem like she's a bully, but she's really not. And Spin, they asked her, she was like, so are you cool now? Like, Spin's like, the fight went in my favor. Now, Spin, Holiday whoop you to the point where, she did her hugest one, but let's not act like you was out here giving Holiday to work. Because I didn't see that. I'm sorry. You didn't lose. Don't get me wrong. It was pretty, like, even. But, like, let's not act like you was out here, making Holiday fight for her life. No, we're not going to do that. So Jocelyn comes on stage, and I'm mad. What happened to the iconic intros? When she used to come in, remember when she came in, like, the That's So Raven with the African princess, and she was like, that's the way I like the bar. And then she came in with that genie in the bottle outfit, and then she did and she bounced the curls. I live for those intros. She ain't doing this season. She was dressed like, I'm taking my power. Debbie do way. Oh, wow. She should have did her one of those. Like, she could have did her a little intro like that. That would have been cute, but they do like a package, and they bring out Raven and Diamond. Diamond about pregnant as hell. She said she was pregnant than Krishawn. Than Krishawn ever was. I feel like Krishawn was never pregnant. She just had a butt. She barely had a belly. Like, it was just a little butt. Okay? And Raven dressed in a Dexter's Laboratory hoodie, some shorts, and some sneakers. Okay, so she was ready. And Justice is like, so like, why you dressed like that? What you came to do? Huh? Raven's just like, I dress because that's my brand. That's my brand. My brand. That's my brand. Mm-hmm. That's why I dress like that. Justice is like, so you came to, you came to dress like that for me? She's like, it doesn't matter. What I came to dress for? It's my brand. My brand. My brand. She keeps honing in that point. And Jocelyn's just like, really? Really? That's what you came here to do? You know what? What? Get that off my stage. Because she came here to press me. You're not going to press me, okay? And then Raven's like, I didn't want to be here anyway. So they kind of take her off. Why y'all giving away free checks, Zeus? I want a check. Just give me one. Okay? I'm certified, bitch. I'm on TV. How about that? Give me a check. I'll do Zeus commercials. Give me a check. Run me that. What T.S. Medicine said, run me that. Like, for real. Because it's like, if y'all don't bring her back, y'all literally just gave that lady a free check. Like, what was the point of flying her out and doing all that if Jocelyn can't even talk to her? And Jocelyn was just like, you know what? The reason why I kick her out, she's a snake. That's why I'm scared of her. I'm blessed just the hilarious told her, like, you know, she dressed like that because what you did to her last time, and probably what happened at the last reunion when y'all jumped on Amber. She don't want to get jumped in a dress because you can't defend yourself in no dress. Hello. Diamond was not asked the right question. And this is where Janisha, you need to do better. She was just like, anything you have to say, Diamond? You could have asked her, how did you feel about what Jocelyn did to Raven? Why did you end up leaving the cabaret? How do you feel that Jocelyn treated the girls this season versus you guys? Were you watching this season? What were your thoughts on it? Diamond, would you, after the birth of your baby, do you see yourself joining in season 5? Do you see yourself ever working with Jocelyn again? Why do you think some people question your loyalty to Raven? Because in this moment, some people may have felt like you should have left off with Raven off the stage. What would you have done if you was outside with Raven and Jocelyn when they were fighting? Like, there was like 8-9 questions I just gave y'all right there. Not just, oh, how do you feel? Anything? Of course, she's not gonna say nothing because she's scared she's pregnant and all. That's where you gotta ask them deeper questions, Janisha. So they bring out Lucky and Daisy, and Daisy's like, "Where the real Puerto Rican princess come up?" Daisy looked like a contestant off of RuPaul's Drag Race. Category is represent your country, Puerto Rico. Okay, I said, I know you lying. Daisy had her Puerto Rican flag on her. I'm not country. Represent your territory, okay? And represent your U.S. territory. She had her Puerto Rican flag on there. When a real Puerto Rican princess come out, it was giving very much RuPaul's Drag Race, okay? So she looked good though. The blonde looked good on her, even though it didn't last on her head because they snatched it, okay? And the girls start throwing water balloons and all. This is where kind of Danny and them kind of lose me because that's kind of lame. Unless they come at y'all, then come at them back. But for y'all just throwing stuff and doing certain stuff like that to them, y'all just can end up looking stupid. And it didn't even look like the water balloons had water in them. So y'all just throwing air balloons. And then they start calling Lucky, and Danny starts calling Daisy a lame. She's like, you hanging out with losers and lames. I'm sorry, Danny, and I know you're an entertainer and all Dookie back, but like, you're more of a loser than Daisy Lucky. I'm sorry. Like, if I were to categorize, you would fit that category more than Lucky and Daisy because they actually are, like, they have things going for themselves. Like, they're more independent. Danny, to me, just seems like a do-girl. I can't stand a do-girl because it's like you so easily manipulated and told what to do. I can't stand people like that. Like, you don't have a mind of your own. You get what I'm saying? And that kind of ends it off there. Just the hilarious was like, why y'all throwing water balloons? Why you guys throwing water balloons at me? Dude, okay? And that was about it, all right? Let me know what you guys think down below about this reunion. I'm glad we actually got dialogue in this reunion. We actually got them to talk, which we never get in a Cabaret reunion. So after 4 seasons, thank God. Okay? Leave your comments down below. We're out, babies.
No personal thing.